Now let's look at an example like number 18. This is based off of the equation at the top here. 3 moles of copper react with 8 moles of nitric acid to make 3 moles of copper nitrate and 2 moles of nitrogen monoxide and 4 moles of water. Actually, let's look at number 19. If 1,030.00 grams of water, that's my given, are produced, how many grams of copper nitrate are also produced? And it doesn't matter which are produced, whether they're asking you if something's produced or consumed. You can look for something, whether it's a reactant or a product. So those are just the words that are in the problem. So I'm still starting with my given. That's what I'm starting with. Now, notice that I'm starting with grams, but I'm also solving for grams. And because I'm starting with grams, I need to cancel out grams. So just like always, I take my unit that I'm starting with, and I'm going to cancel that out. So I'm going to put that at the bottom. And so before I can use my mole-to-mole ratio, I need to turn my grams into moles. So I'm actually going to convert my grams of water into moles of water. That's my very first step in any stoichiometry problem, is convert my grams to moles. Always, always, always. And so you should know by now to convert your grams of water into moles of water. How do we convert grams into moles? That's right, we use the molar mass. So by now, you should know that the molar mass of water is 18. How do we get the 18? You add up the atomic weights of water from the periodic table. If you look at the periodic table, the atomic mass of water is hydrogen is 1. So I take 1 times 2, which is 2. And the atomic weight of oxygen is 16 times 1. 16 plus 2 is 18. Look at that, we did that without a calculator. So I put 18 next to grams, and in 1 mole of water, there are 18 grams. Then, my grams of water have canceled out. Now, I have moles of water, but I need to get to copper to nitrate. So, then I'm going to look back to the balanced equation up at the top. So, I'm relating water to copper nitrate, not copper. So, to relate one substance to another, I need to use the balanced equation, but the balanced equation only relates moles. So I need to look at the coefficients. So I'm going to say, okay, I have moles of water, so I'm going to put moles of water in the denominator, and I'm going to put moles of copper nitrate. The copper nitrate is the Cu parentheses NO3 parentheses 2 in the numerator. So that's my mole-to-mole ratio. So to solve my mole-to-mole ratio, I'm going to use the coefficients from the balanced equation. What's the coefficient of CuNO3 I'm going to look at the balanced equation. It's 3. The coefficient of CuNO3 is 3. Take a look. Ta-da! What's the coefficient of water? It's 4. So I'm going to put that coefficient next to water. So now my moles of water have canceled out. Boop, boop. Am I done yet? Let's see. All my units have canceled out except for moles of copper nitrate, but this question wants grams of copper nitrate, so I'm not quite done yet. So now I have one more step. I'm going to extend my line here. I'm going to put moles of copper nitrate in the denominator, and I'm going to put grams of copper nitrate in the numerator. How do we go from moles to grams? That's right, we use the molar mass. So now I need the molar mass not of water. That's a common mistake. I need the molar mass of copper nitrate. Copper nitrate is heavier than water, just like Mr. Patty is heavier than Mrs. Patty. Sorry, Mr. Patty. So I'm going to look at copper nitrate. Let's look at the periodic table. Uh-oh, I don't have my periodic table with me. I think copper has a molar mass of 63 point something. nitrogen has a molar mass of 14 times 2, which is 28. Oxygen has a molar mass of 16 times 6. What is 16 times 6?
96.
Wow, Mr. Patty, pretty good at that mental math. 96. So now, let's add all those together. 96 plus 28 is 14. So that makes 124. Then I have 124 plus 63. That gives me 7. I think it's going to be about 187. So without a calculator, that seems like about right. Now, to solve for this, I'm going to take 1,030 times 1 times 3 times 187. Hit enter. Then I'm going to divide by 18, and I'm also going to divide by 4. So make sure you divide by both things in the denominator and see what you get.